What makes a drawing or painting feel real is not the outline, it's how light moves across the surface. You can draw every edge correctly, but without light and shadow, the form will remain flat. Under all this color, it's really just light and shadow arranged in value. Without understanding how light creates value, every form you draw or paint will fight you. Today, we'll look at how light behaves, how shadows form, and how they build the illusion of volume and presence in your work, whether you are working in pencil or watercolor. Light and shadow are not just visual effects. They define form, creating the illusion of volume, depth, and space. They also influence how we experience an image. Subtle changes in light can shift the entire mood of a drawing or painting. This is why studying light is not only technical, but expressive. To understand the shadows, we begin with a simple idea. Light travels in straight lines from a source until it reaches an object. When it hits, some light is absorbed, some is reflected. This interaction determines how bright or dark a surface appears. Observe the highlight, the area where light directly hits the object. If you imagine a line connecting the highlight and the cast shadow and extend it outward, it will lead you back to the light source. This reveals a simple but important principle. The cast shadow always falls on the side opposite the light source. In reality, there are often multiple light sources, especially in artificial lighting. This creates multiple shadows, as each light creates its own shadow. However, if you try to include all of them, the image can quickly become confusing and visually noisy. In those cases, it's better to focus on the dominant light source and its shadow pattern, and simplify or ignore the rest. Don't try to copy everything. Select, control, and organize what matters. These are the types of light and shadow on a form. Thinking these terms helps you move from random shading to intentional shading. This is a classic example of simultaneous contrast, showing that we perceive value in relation to its surroundings. A mid-gray square can appear darker against a lighter background, and lighter against a dark background, even though its actual value remains the same. By adjusting surrounding values, you can influence how a tone is perceived, creating depth, emphasis, and mood. Reflected light is usually created by nearby light or light-colored surfaces bouncing light back into the shadow. Dark or soft materials absorb more light and often produce little or no visible reflected light. It's very easy to make a reflected light too bright. This mistake is closely related to the simultaneous contrast effect we looked at earlier. The same value can appear lighter or darker depending on the values around it. Here, the reflected light sits inside the shadow area and is surrounded by the darkest values, so it can seem brighter than it really is. To keep reflected light believable, compare it constantly with the nearby shadow in light areas instead of trusting your first impression. Understanding light and shadow is the first step in drawing and painting form. But seeing light is only the beginning.